At Greenhills. To our left, you'll see the old Greenhills railway station, and to our right here, we've got the Greenhills Inn, which apparently is open every night and also Wednesday to Sunday for lunch. We're going to get a photo of this little park here. And if we walk up this way, you've got some lovely outdoor areas where you can sit. That's something very interesting here. Looks like it's a smoker's ashtray, something we don't really see of today. The Greenhills Inn was opened in 1906. And it won a Best Business Tidy Towns Award in 1999. The original tennis courts, many years after the sales yard ceased to function, this land was used as tennis courts. The first tennis courts were between the Co-op and McLean's blacksmith's shop. The second tennis courts were made from an anthill earth and located near the car park opposite the Greenhills Inn. So to be about where our car is parked. The third and final courts were between the hall and the Greenhills Inn. There was a clubhouse built of cement bricks and courts of asphalt to play on. Mrs. Evelyn McGregor recalled travelling by horse and cart to Greenhills as a child and playing tennis while her mother was shopping. As motor vehicles became more affordable, many players travelled to York to play on the lawn service. Eventually the club folded after the 1963-1964 season. It also has a sheep sales yard at this point as well. This is the first railway hotel and mail store. The first railway hotel was built on this site approximately 1896 to 97. The bricks for the hotel and the Greenhills Hall were fired at Clown, 1 mile from Greenhills on the Dundanning Road. This railway hotel operated until the new hotel, now the Greenfields Inn, which we saw further down there, was opened in 1906. The railway hotel then became mail store, which stocked items such as wheelbarrows, shovels and grocery items to service a rural community. Here we are at the Greenhills Hall. I won't worry about reading all of this part, as it just basically says the hall was originally lit by candle lamps, which had to be lit at 3 p.m. for a 6 p.m. function. Peter's Ice Cream and Presents from Bowen's department stores in Perth came by train for the annual Christmas party, Christmas tree community event, which is still held today. It has a timber ceiling, and the floor was especially designed for dancing and many fundraising events.
And what's this one over here, these plaques over here? Over here we've got something about the Barana Wagani a message stick, which should more than likely be information to do with Aboriginal history. And then here we've got a lovely little playground for kids to play at. Also on this site was the Club Hotel. Here we have a sign by the George Methodist Garage, which I'd say would have been on this, which was on this site. It was built in 1930 and adjoining to the rear of the block. On this site here would have been the site of a bank, which is now just a blank piece of land. Over here we have a building. Mum will soon give us the commentary on what this actually was.
This one used to be the post office. It is likely that there were mail contract service in the Greenhills from 1876. The official postal service for Greenhills began on a nearby farm of Mr. Penny, who bought a special room and had a salary of £10 per year. That would be equivalent in these days to about $25. And if Andrew can zoom in, over there you got a little old-fashioned little motorbike. And we've got the post office the post office building up here.
Here we are, we've got the old co-op store, which was on this side with a water tank. And as we walk up a little bit, we'll see if there is any sign of it, which doesn't appear to be very much at all. This is where it would have sat. And as we approach up here, we have where Bob Bailey's workshop would have been, which was where the original blacksmith shop was for the town. Here we are, we've got the site of where the old railway turntable and engine water tank was. And here we can see a picture of what the former railway yard would have looked like. And as we slowly walk back, we'll slowly get a video view of what this area now looks like, which, as you can see, doesn't really show much residents of a railway yard at all. Here we are on the site of where the town bakery was, and there was also a blacksmith shop here on this site. Here we have what would have been where the blacksmith was. And as we walk over to here, we have where what was the old bakery. And as we look inside, not that you can see too well with the reflection, we have a baker and bread, a typical look on what things would have been. With the prices of the bread, upright loaf 60 with shillings, etc, etc.